also wanted to say, we are playing with a very cool Shakti these days at Inner Awakening. I thought I'll mention it later, but then while we are waiting, why not? Through the power of remote vision, just listen to this, you will really enjoy it. Everyone keeps working so hard to increase money in their bank accounts, to make people listen to them. You don't want to miss this? Really listen. People work so hard. As a power manifester, we like to dedicate all our time in experiencing oneness with Sadhashiva. So why try to dedicate your life in sitting and working for somebody else 24 hours, doing all kinds of things, and then again you have to ask somebody permission for vacation, you have to ask somebody's approval to attend Swamiji's programs, or to do whatever you want. But here comes the new Shakti that all the people on stage have successfully played with. They will take 10 sankalpas, means what they want to cause, what they want to create for their life.
Have you tried to look at it?
Simple. I'll describe the process to you so you really understand. They'll just take a piece of paper and they'll say 10 things that they want to make happen in their life. Some people will say, I want my daughter to get married. And mind you, all of this will happen within 24 hours. We have even had the experiences from people who, if you use the power of remote vision to see the bank account, money in the bank simply raises. If you have got zero in it, it becomes $3,000, becomes $15,000. We have had live examples at this Inner Awakening itself. Just understand what it means is, not that you're using some magic trick. Not that you're using some magic trick and then we'll all become lazy and not have to work or anything. It changes your very context about why you are spending so much time, so much energy of your life in going and maybe working for somebody else and being so dependent on your monthly salaries or your business profits. And God forbid if something happens over there, your bank balance goes low, you get so powerless. What if you had the Shakti, the power, the extraordinary ability to just see your bank account through remote vision, through the power of omnipresence? What happens is, your bank account becomes independently intelligent because it is Sadashiva's third eye looking at it. It becomes independently intelligent to just start attracting wealth. So many people have seen long lost insurance money which they don't even remember. Their father, mother took it out on their names. That manifesting suddenly. $15,000, bam! It is not coincidence. And coincidence is nothing wrong. You'll always say the person is lucky. No, it's not just luck. They have Sadashiva's grace. That is the reason. Here, the power manifestors, when they play with such Shaktis, one of the participants has told me, few months, his daughter had never spoken to him. When he just saw her through the power of remote vision, that means experiencing oneness with Swamiji, the gaze of the third eye, Swamiji's, Sadashiva's gaze falls on her. Person who has never spoken for so many months started talking to him. Imagine how a father would feel. Imagine possibilities, endless possibilities. You have something beyond the blue ocean in front of you. So this is where Shaktis can lead us. Life full of possibilities. And let us now see what the audience volunteers here have to share. You're ready? You want to share? Sure, go ahead.
Nithyananda, and headache. During at the times to suffer a lot. At the time I need to drink a tea, like that of addiction I have. Nowadays it's not like that. I don't need tea, anything else. I am not suffering. That's it. I completely got healed. That's it. Thank you, Nithyananda.
See, I want to say, so many young people, you sleep 8 to 9 hours outside, still having migraine and enjoying whatever, according to the people, they'll think they're enjoying their lifestyle, working You're working, right? Where are you working?
Chennai.
Chennai.
Yeah.
Software, where?
It's
IT?
marketing executive.
Ah, great.
Yeah.
Now, doing all of that, it's a typical lifestyle for so many people. 8 to 9 hours you sleep, eating 3 times a day, all that kind of stuff, and still you will have migraine, especially at that particular time, and you know how people suffer with migraine. But here, at Inner Awakening, you should know, the participants only get to sleep around 2.5 hours, just because of the intense yogic lifestyle they maintain here. They'll do yoga at 4 o'clock in the morning, go back and rest. You will only get to visit your bed for 1 hour and come back. You only get to visit your bed, say hi, hello to it, and then you'll come back. But even if they might have taken some time to adjust to it, many will come and say, we are sleeping only for 2 hours. It's like they're okay, but they can't believe it.
Yeah,
but you got healed.
For me. It's being mystery.
You got healed.
Yes, of course. I got
And not only that, your previous problem, people, Purnaya, you only scan. San Jose,
Both of them. Maharaj and
Both of them.
Both of them scan. Exactly
Okay.
told that you have a headache problem. Especially this
just
side.
saw, how long did it take for them to tell you that? How long it took for them to tell you about
He
the
told
headache?
within 5 minutes.
Ah.
And after that, he used to tell after 5 minutes.
That's great.
When he has told, and I was thinking, yeah, that's awesome. And after that, he is revealing that you have a headache problem. Like
You've got headache problem. Good, they don't say it, you've got head problem. Now, please understand, what does this mean? A father and mother who are able to have this extraordinary Shakti of body scanning. When your child comes and says, I'm not well, this, that, etc. First of all, a parent who is already a body scanner child will be no less. So the issue itself will not be happening. But even, let's say, an uninitiated kid is having some tummy problem or anything. As a power manifesting mother and father, you will not go and be powerless in front of a medical doctor and say, you see and tell what is wrong. What you as parents don't know, you are expecting a third party to know. Maybe based on the knowledge. But just dumping medication into them, fever means Panadol. Little more fever means more Panadol. And there is no end to it. But a power manifesting mother and father will just look at the child, see the source of the problem, give healing through the third eye, and just done with it. All it takes is few minutes of oneness. What we are saying is, Swamiji is not offering peace or just some love and light and rainbows. He is offering a unique, extraordinary lifestyle that was lived by our ancestors. How did they all create all these huge temples and palaces? They never fell sick. They did much more in their one day than we do in our one whole year. How was that all possible? It was because of Shaktis. They had the grand narrative of having Sadhashiva as their center. Now we have, all of us humanity, have our anchor as Swamiji and Sadhashiva. That is where the lifestyle of manifesting Shaktis happens. How about we hear from among the women? Tilaka, you want to share? Go ahead.
Nithyananda, I'm from Malaysia. The first person who scanned me, about 5 of them scanned me. The first person took just few seconds. The moment she saw me, she said, I'm very nervous, stressed. Compared the body scanner, I felt nervous sitting here. Then I feel so excited because they revealed the future and also my past childhood pain which I gone through, which according to them, I had pain on things which I witnessed in the childhood. Different people scan different parts of my body, and I felt so excited because so many things I'm coming to know. And all of them, whatever they scanned today, it was similar to which was shared yesterday during our session. It was almost accurate, and I'm so excited. Thank you.
They actually reveal your problems and you get excited. That means when they are scanning you and telling you things, other than just simply scanning you and telling your problems, the solution is entering you as a powerful healing. That is what brings that joy. Otherwise, when the doctor tells you, you have this problem, you have that problem, you only go into depression. impression. When a body scanner tells you this is the issue that was there, you get excited. Why? Because they're already healing you at that point.
Thank you.
It is something to really remember. Anyone else from here who wants to share from the audience? Yes, please go ahead.
Nithyanandam, I'm Yashodhan Kulkarni. I'm from Pune, Maharashtra. The first person who scanned me revealed about the future possibilities for which I'm definitely going to check about my cholesterol level in body. And Pradeep, who's sitting behind, he revealed actually very interesting, which I'm constantly facing because of my lifestyle. I'm an IT professional. I spend my most of time behind a screen, sometimes even more than 14 hours a day, and that creates more problem with because of lifestyle. I have a lot of headache sometimes, and I have a very poor vision of that. I can't able to see distance objects and anything in far distance, so it's very difficult for me to. And he perfectly identified that, and he revealed it within few seconds. So that's something really amazing, and I'm very thankful for that. Okay, I'm really thankful for the suggestion they have gave me to improve on my lifestyle, and they asked me to follow yoga. I've been skipping my yoga classes for few days in Inner Awakening, and I'll make sure I'll follow up and keep doing yoga now.
Oh, you revealed that and told, huh?
Thank
That's
you.
great. That's great. Thank you. It's a new way of living, everyone. Now, let us do. How are we going to show this? See, the experience of consciousness over matter. Till now, you all experienced remote vision, body scanning. Consciousness over matter means a space where your oneness with Swamiji, the oneness becomes the power over anything else. Swamiji says, you can't conquer somebody by power, but you conquer them through oneness. Because that time it is not an invasion, it is just a melting and a surrender. One of the most basic ways that we start playing with this power related to your depth, that means the way you cognize about yourself, the way you deeply carry an understanding about yourself, that understanding changes when you start playing with the Shakti. Before we enter this power, the demonstration of the Shakti, you should really listen to the Shastra Pramana. What was written about it several billion years ago. Give it your listening. Let's hear it.
Nithyananda, the Shastra Pramana for the Shakti of consciousness over matter is from Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Sutra 120, Dharana 95. Kvachit vastuni vinyasya Kshanai drishtim nivartayet Tajnanam chitta sahitam Devi shunyalayo bhavet. Meaning, having fixed one's eyes on a particular object, vastu, one should slowly withdraw the sight from that object, as well as slowly eliminate the knowledge of that object along with the thought and impressions of it. Then, O Devi, one abides in Shunya, the state where there is nothing other than this exists, which is the state of all inclusiveness or infinity.
Please understand. Now you are going to see a demo. You you're going to see a beautiful demonstration. This is the initial level, where there are two people sitting here. Anyone can come and be part of it. Those of you who are sitting behind, you want a chance to come in the front and roll, anything. I want to first share this. How you play with the Shakti is, first two people will sit with each other. At the initial level, this is how you do. One person will keep their hand straight, fully stable. You will not move it up and down or any such thing. They'll keep a coconut on it. Even we are also like coconuts, right? Sometimes we crack easily, and sometimes we are stubborn and hard. Listen, jokes apart. One person will have a coconut in their hand. Their partner will just look at it through the third eye, experience oneness. See, they and the two people are not the same as a coconut, no. But they understand that person A, person B and the coconut are made from the same source material. You are not the same as a coconut, but you are made from the same source material. If you are able to move a coconut from someone's hand without moving your hands, without touching it, just by looking at it and experiencing the oneness with Swamiji, you will be able to move anything in your life. Any obstacle, any person who has become an obstacle. The whole point is, you need to catch. Consciousness over matter simply means, for example, if you think your body is matter, it is going to hurt you when you fall. But when you experience oneness with Swamiji, even though a mighty blow rendered by anyone, you will not feel any pain, because consciousness has taken over what you think is matter. When our life becomes a space where only consciousness takes over, consciousness means what you call as God, Sadhashiva, Swamiji. When consciousness takes over, understand you don't need to put in any effort. Life becomes effortless. That is why Swamiji says, seriousness is a disease. Concentration and focus ruins your life. And we are taught exactly the opposite. All of us are taught, if you're not a serious person, then something is wrong with you. You're taking life for granted. All of us are taught, you need to focus, concentrate to be successful in your life. But here Swamiji says, that is precisely what destroys you. In fact, it is even proven that concentration and focus destroys what you call the brown matter, the bliss layer in your body. That is why many people who are extremely serious, you will automatically know, or what is the other word for seriousness? Constipated? I know we all take Haritaki over here, so that's not a problem for us. But by Haritaki, we mean an ink nut powder. It's like a mild laxative. Very good for you. You should try it.